whoever was contracted to deliver the book disappeared. And it's a well-known company. It must have not been just thefty issue. It must have been a kind of planned thing.
Why? What's in the book that would
make the contractor run away?
You know, I don't want to speculate because the book itself it is a trajectory of politics since 1888, when we became a British overseas market, and the Kenyans became tenants at the will of the crown property.
Correct.
And I was trying to say that has never changed. Even independence was a hoax or a fix because it didn't transform people from being property of the state and being owned and traded with by politicians like slaves. We are still being traded even today.
Like
because
slaves?
if politicians even threaten that if I don't want to say which, if they don't win elections, they'll cause bloodshed, meaning they can destroy their property as will. They don't think we are God's creatures. We own Kenya. Before there was politics, there was Kenya.
So, Daktari, all the mess that you went through, the beatings and the jailings and the almost killing you, you think that was all in vain then?
It was not in vain because even though the debate may have been polarized by those who have other rules of the game, who introduce violence as a factor within the game of the democracy, rather than the rules set in the constitution, it's still being debated, and I think that debate was never happened. We were detained, killed, JMM Kariuki, Pinto, and all the others. We had no time to debate. We didn't even want to argue about it. Even thinking about it was a crime. If you could be suspected, you know, it was said even to imagine something as natural as the president can die. It was a crime. Treason. Yeah, it was treasonable.
But let me ask you this, Doctor. Today is the 4th of July. America celebrates 241 years. There are many in America who think that that country is not free yet. We're only 53 years old. Come on, give us a break.
No. Freedom is dynamic. It's not something you grab and like a kilo of unga from a job. It's something you earn and you struggle for daily to have to be free, to be sovereign, to be human, even to have dignity. These things are not granted. They are God-given, but they are not human-given. To enjoy them, even though you are human, to enjoy your humanity, you have to keep on working for it.
So you think we are still slaves?
We are still, but I'm saying from a political view, from partisan point of view,
yes, we
are still traded with like commodities by politicians because commodities in three ways. During slave trade, we were traded for our labor extraction. The word extraction. We were extracted. You extract gold. Human beings were there for extracting labor. Then during colonial time, we are extracted labor and taxation, because you are extracted labor and taxation. After independence, we are extracted votes, labor, and taxation. Still, we are mines. We are gold mines for extracting labor, taxes, and votes.
So with
and all these are money worth. That's why people pay for it. So that's why people sell their land and sell their jobs and everything to win elections, because it is a way of extracting votes from the people. Because each vote in the last but 2 elections was worth an MP when in the duration of Parliament 333 million shillings per one term, if you count the salaries and the allowances. So one vote is worth, even today, maybe about 500 million shillings during the time the MP will be an MP. That's how, and it is worth billions.
Yes.
If you have the contracts to give and promise.
Is there any hope, Doctor? With 34 days, we have 34 days and 34 nights to the elections.
To extract votes from us.
Yes.
And to extract millions from us through a vote. So it's not simply a vote, it is an extraction industry.
Like gold and
gold and everything else. To be an MP, you are an extractor. Or to be an MCA, you are an extractor. Easier than making a gold mining company, because you are not investing much. You know, some are investing much. Or this company extracting oil in the
tallow oil.
It will not make as much money as a cabinet minister can make. It is for us to work, not to be commodity. It's for us to change, and that's what I've been fighting for. To change people from commodity into 4 things. Into human, into freedom, into dignity, and into sovereignty. And that's why I went to court when the parliament wanted to make a constitution at Bomas without the term sovereignty. You know, I had to go to court, the Njoya case, the landmark case.
Correct.
Because of the 4 words, what the politicians did not want, both opposition, or almost all of them, both opposition and both Kanu, they didn't want the word sovereignty in the constitution at Bomas. You know that. I had to go to court. They wanted a constitution in which humanity would be useless, or freedom useless, and dignity useless without sovereignty. You get me?
I get you.
Because sovereignty is the bottom line of how you enjoy your freedom, you enjoy your dignity, and you enjoy your humanity. You have to be sovereign. You have to determine your future.
Yes. Yourself,
in order to be free and to be sovereign and to enjoy your dignity.
So tell me something. What else is in the book that that's going to catch us? What
I have just said. That the book explains how human beings created in God's image. You know, do you know where those 4 words come from? From Genesis 1, chapter 27, that we are created in God's image. And God is free, suffering, divinity. I didn't say dignity for God. I said He is divine. For us, it's dignity. And God is, therefore, saying dignity is almost like saying divinity. You get me? And then we are suffering, and we are human. All those terms, because Jesus became human, God became human. So our humanity is derived from God.
You're now rocking with the best, man.
It's the Hot Breakfast with Jeff and Jalango.